Jen, I got a note here that says, I wrote down a note, phantom poops.
No,
That mention anything about phantom poops to you? I'm trying to remember why I would have wrote that.
we are starting the show, Jeff Jones. So much JENergy. Put in your booby rocks. Live your best life. Keep doing you. So much JENergy. Let's stick together with some high kicks. Bow, bow. I'm not sure. Okay, welcome to this episode of So Much JENergy. It's me, Jenny McKinney. Look, looks like you have tiny hands back here. We figured that out last week. It's just my hands, but when they're very far back, they look awkwardly tiny, which cracks me up every time. And we have our buddy here who can fit a quarter in his nostrils, Jeff Jones.
Thanks, Jen. Thanks.
Normal size hands over here, Jeff Jones. Yes. And we have our new buddy, Lisa Zawrotny.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, right. Yes.
Exotic.
Lisa is with us from Positively Productive Systems. Yes. Okay, I had to read it because we had a conversation about it before.
Reread it.
the show. Very excited, Lisa, buddy. Yes, she is high-fiving us through the screen. All right, Lisa, buddy, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
How much time do you have? All
Well,
right.
you have amazing hair, so I would like to advertise that just for
Well-
the audio people who cannot see it, that she has amazing hair. I'm
Wow.
a
Blowing
fan.
locks.
Why,
Yes.
thank you. Okay.
Yes.
Got to put on the podcaster voice for that.
Yes.
so thank you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So on the personal side, I'm married to an awesome guy, also by the name of Jeff.
Oh,
And
Oh.
I've got 2 kiddos, 1 teenager and 1 on her way.
Nice.
Yeah. And we love to hang out and play music and watch really good movies and laugh. I know it comes as a shock to you.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing here, right? And
Right.
on the professional side, I am the founder of Positively Productive Systems. I'm a productivity coach certified in stress management and time management. And I love helping multi-passionate entrepreneurs, the ones who love all the things and are so excited and so jazzed about what they're doing, but then also get overwhelmed doing it. And I help them reduce that overwhelm and optimize life and business so we can do all the awesome things and also laugh a lot and just have a really amazing time doing what we're doing.
Nice.
nice.
Is your clientele based mostly on new entrepreneurs, or do you have say people that have been in business that kind of lose their way in a system and get overwhelmed that way?
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of both because originally, I guess people got the idea I have to be a hot mess in order to work with you. And it's no, actually, what happens is when you're multi-passionate and you're loving all the things and the bright, shiny objects are woo, then eventually, or, you go through life transitions, things like that, then you do need a refresher and do need a check-in and you do need a reboot. So I definitely work with those who are okay, something got off track here. Let's check in.
Right. Nice. And how long have you been in business?
My LLC celebrated 5 years this year, started in
Nice.
2016. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Love this sound effects.
I would throw glitter right now, but I don't have any. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Spiritual
That'll be in-
glitter.
post production. Can we add that? I don't-
Jeff Jones will put it in the video.
Nice. Wait. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. What has been your favorite part of your business?
Oh, whenever someone asks me favorites, I'm that's like picking a favorite child, although you always know we have one. But no, it's the people. It's the
Okay.
people I meet, right? It's the
Yes.
fact that now that I have a podcast and I'm in with podcasters and we're having these conversations. It's just the best. I mean, you get to connect with incredible people and you do have a lot of laughs, but you also learn so much. So
Right.
Is your podcast named the same title, Positively Productive?
it's actually Positively Living, because we wanted to open it up. It's not just about productivity. It's about how we approach life. But thank you.
Nice. That's so fun. Oh gosh, so great. Have you had your podcast the same amount of time as your business, or did you just start that later?
I started that later. That was a COVID kind of thing. And last year I was like, okay, all right, what do we need to do? What do we need to do to step it up and reach more people and just, and that's what you're doing here. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to engage in that conversation that lets people know we're not alone, and there's a lot of crazy in life and it's totally okay. Let's identify it, call it out, and figure out the ways to make something of it. And I started that last year. So this June, I will be celebrating my podcast's first anniversary.
Nice. Congratulations. That's so
Thank
fun.
you.
Yeah, we started one.
And I love it. I love
I
it so much.
know. I know. My favorite is probably
Right?
like the connection and just like riffing back and forth with Jeff Jones, because I originally started the podcast just me and my headset just talking to Zoom, and then Jeff Jones thought, okay, let's jump in here with some fun antics and funny stories. And then he kind of helps me stay focused in line, if that's possible. Yeah,
You
that
got
is
your
our
work cut out for you.
Ethical. Try
Yeah.
to keep her ethical.
Yeah.
Right. Nice. Yeah, this is why I love the interviews with people. I started off like talking to myself and I'm like, okay, I'll talk to myself because it's funny, but otherwise I just really want the conversation with somebody else, like riffing off of other
Right.
people and just learning from them and stuff. So that's my favorite is
Yeah.
definitely having the conversations.
That's so fun. I have a question here on, let me get down here because this was really funny. So we send a questionnaire out to the people that we interview just to make sure that we're a good fit, because of if they're answering the questions and it might not be a good fit, that's okay. Just means it's not a good fit with us,
Mhm.
right? And so one of the questions is, what is a hobby or interest that you have? And your answer was, I'm teaching myself guitar right now. I can totally shred if you only expect 3 chords, which I thought was hilarious because I just felt like if you were on your guitar, you're like, woo, 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 with your 3 chords. Yes.
It is
And how's
true.
that
And
going?
here's the good news. Yeah, I know more than 3 chords now.
Oh, perfect. So that was just in a snapshot in time, and then now you've progressed.
It was.
Nice.
Exactly. I'm up to 5. I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm up to more than I'm up to more than that, but I do swear when a piece of music calls for a bar chord, I'm just those are a little tough, but
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Yeah, Jeff Jones's kids are in guitar lessons at this time. Yes.
okay. Acoustic, electric.
No, they're
both?
electric.
Nice.
Yep, both.
Nice. Well, my kiddo just started bass guitar. He wanted that for Christmas, and we were like, okay, this seems like a really great time for you to just jump into this and do it. He was so dedicated, and he's amazing, and he inspired me to get back into it and pick up an
Nice.
acoustic and just give it a shot. And classic case of what I teach with habits. I said to myself, okay, 5 minutes a day. That's all you got to do. Pick
Right.
it up 5 minutes a day. And it's amazing how far you can go when you have that consistent habit.
Right.
Yep.
Yes. Jeff Jones he played the stand-up bass.
Yep, upright and a bass guitar. I've been in a handful of heavy metal bands and punk bands.
Nice. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, my son wanted the bass guitar, and he's killing it right now, and it's so awesome. And I think
Nice.
he's kind of eyeing the bass as well, like the stand-up bass, and he's like, hey, but
It's a lot of fun.
yeah.
It is. It's weirdly gratifying just knowing it's, and they're like 7 feet tall. They're
Right.
crazy
It's
tall.
legit cool. Like you just
Yeah.
stand next to it, and
Yeah.
it raises your cool factor by at
Yeah.
least 5 points, right?
Yeah. Kind of in the same boat as you. Then once my kids got into guitar, about a year and a half ago, started taking guitar lessons. That made me get my electric guitar acoustic guitar, everything else. Now I'm learning guitar, which I haven't really played guitar 6 string since like maybe high school, a little
Right.
after.
Yeah, I was always the piano player and also low brass. And my son picked up low brass. So he's totally got the bass thing going. And when he wanted to play guitar at some point, yeah, same time, like around high school or so, I did the guitar thing enough that I was playing some basic chords and basically whining about the fact that it hurt my fingers and I was a high maintenance piano player. So
Right.
I gave up on it. And this time around, I'm giving it a different shot. So, and I have the calluses and everything. Well, I
Oh,
wrecked
nice.
my leg,
Great
so.
job. Yeah.
So it's and it's totally different. I mean, he and I are definitely jamming for some reason based on my level of what I'm learning and what he can do. Right now, we're probably closest to like a CCR cover band, but we're getting there.
Nice.
Really, that's all you need. I don't
Right.
think there's no need to
Okay.
even.
I mean,
You
you're ready
made it.
for tour.
Pretty much, yeah. We need the bus, because my daughter will get in there and sing. She's like, "What are we singing?" I'm like, "Okay," and
Right.
we're good to go. And
Oh, that's fun.
Yep,
my
nice.
husband loves to. I mean, he plays piano. I play piano. He can play brass, and he fights me for the high harmonies. We're definitely new age Partridge,
No.
Nice.
I love it.
I like where this is going.
right?
So yeah. So the funny part, my I just ran right into left field because we make up our own commercials on this show because we sponsor our own show, and so we make up our own commercials usually about air, avocados,
Tube socks.
yeah, powdered bologna. I mean, we make random stuff up, right?
Yeah,
And
sure.
so I just was laughing at the thought of like just a whole band, like a Muppets ensemble, just popping in and like
You could be Animal over there with a mallet.
With that hair.
it's more like strawberry shortcake today, I think.
Strawberry shortcake goes metal.
Rainbow Fright.
Oh man, I should do
Nice.
that. I should put like I should do like a faux hawk next time and braid the sides and then just faux hawk it out.
Yep.
Right?
I'll do it. Yeah. Or like just curl it and have it like faux punk, like woo. Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
Me too. I'll do it too.
Yep. oh man, good times. Good times. So how has the pandemic really like so other than music, are there other things that you and your family have been doing?
Well, it's the been stuck inside thing. So how do we make the most of our time? And I think is a big reason why I wanted to come chat with you and why I felt the vibe and I'm like, yes, this is totally the thing. Okay. So, stress management, right? First of
Right.
all, what you're doing here, total stress management. So
Yeah.
right now I'm promoting your show. Listen, because
Yeah.
this is stress management happening. And that's the other thing is our family's always had the ability, no matter where we are, what we're doing, this whole, you have to stay home, whining and crying. No, we make fun wherever we go. We do
Right.
love to watch movies, but we laugh a lot. We make fun of each other. There's a lot of times when I say to my children, do you need some aloe for that burn? Because their dad like slayed them, So we spend a lot of time making each other laugh. And it's interesting too, to watch my kiddos, my son, who's the recent teenager, he's the one who tries out every bit of material possible. He will just work it and work it and work it. And he'll try this and he'll try that and he'll wait and he'll plan. And then my daughter will just listen and wait and then slays you. Like she comes out of nowhere. It's like ninja comedian.
Yeah.
It's just like, whoa, she was
Whoa.
listening. So it's
Yeah.
fascinating to watch them.
That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Jeff Jones and I were laughing last week about going on tour with ourselves, doing a podcast tour, and then just showing up in random parking lots of like Joanne Fabric or Michael's or
Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Places we like to go. We would be there already.
I was gonna say it was crafty of you, but yeah, I like where you're going with the ice cream because pretty much
Coffee
if you just-
shops. I like coffee.
yeah, Starbucks.
Yeah, we would call it like Joca Latte or Mocha Joca.
Joca Mocha.
Yeah. Don't choca on your mocha. with
Roller
this
skating
joke.
rinks,
Oh
bowling
yeah,
alley,
that'd be amazing. Like be out in the center of
golf
the rink.
course.
Oh, so couples skate. Like you'd
Oh,
be like ready for
Yeah, we mentioned that last week too because because our parents met at a roller rink and we said they got a little too close during couple skate.
yep.
Nice. Did you track the time frame? I mean, did you have like the calculator out to figure out like
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So great. Good times, good times. Did you roller skate when you grew growing up?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It was a whole Girl Scout event.
Yes. Did
Feel
you
like
spend
this
the
is
night at the mall too? Did you
I
do
did
that?
no,
No.
I did not. But I
What
did
are you waiting
camp.
for Sears to open?
We spent the night at the mall and it was so weird because all the stores were closed and then they turned down like half of the lights out of the mall, so it was like I don't know, it was kind of creepy and like you just had a sleeping bag right on the cement and
You know, it's now that you say that, a buddy of mine, his mom did Ingrid did a whole bunch of art shows and stuff in
mhm.
malls. So we'd have to go with her at night and set up, or get there at like 2 in the morning to set up before the
Yeah,
mall opened. But
right.
we a lot of malls like the ones we would go to as kids.
Yeah.
A lot of those malls around here in the middle of the night, we would just throw bouncy balls and like chase them down.
Yeah.
We just got to hang out in the mall.
And they'd let you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just let you set up that early.
Well,
Yeah.
because we had to help her carry crap in. And then once we carried it all in, it's up. She set it up herself. We'd have like 4 hours to go walk around and kill in a
Yeah.
dark mall.
did you ever have like a like a kickball kind of ball that
Oh
you
gosh.
Oh, yeah. Well, we seemed like we'd always get there right at night. So we'd hit the KB, and we didn't have very much money. So we'd just get the rubber bounce balls up by the counter.
Oh yeah, the
Gotcha.
thick
KB,
ones that were like
or you get
heavy.
those, yep, or those dome rubber things that you do this with and set them down. Then they pop up.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Seemed like we were always dicking with those a lot too.
Got it.
Right.
Malls
Yeah.
after hours.
I was just sharing with my kids about the existence of the true kickball because
Oh,
my son was like, "Wait, you did dodgeball with those?" And we're like, "Yeah."
we're like,
He's
yeah.
like, "Yeah, we are so soft." And I'm like, "No kidding."
Oh my gosh. If you take like, do you remember just getting pummeled or like kicked and like they would kick it at you at Mach 5 and like that thing hit you in the side of the head and like your thought process went into next week, but your
Yeah,
body
It's
was
it's
in
literally
last
why I
week.
have my hair parted on the side now. You don't want to see this side of my face. Okay.
Right? We played kickball on a team probably about 7 years ago. And I remember every time, I don't know if it's because like being out of shape or just kicking the ball weird, or I don't know what happened, but every time I'd kick the ball, it would like make my thigh muscle just Charlie horse. And like I can't even run to first base. I was like, what is happening? Like the impact. I don't know if it was a new ball. Did they have it aired up too high? No, out of shape. I mean, whatever. I don't know.
Yep.
Then
That
I
was
had to like
free
look like
ballers.
I'm riding a giddy up horse over to first base.
Okay, so my family has like this list of, I swear we should have a binder going, to help guide others of
Yeah.
like phrases that we use repeatedly, movie quotes, things of
Oh,
that nature.
perfect.
And
Yes.
one of the phrases that we constantly say is, you don't want to pull a hammy.
No. No, you do not. No.
Put that on the family reunion T-shirt.
Yeah.
Zawrotny family reunion 2021. Don't want to pull a
Pull a
hammy.
hammy. I'm writing that down right
Yeah.
now. That
Don't
will
wanna pull a
happen. I will
hammy.
send you
Yeah.
pictures.
Seems like
And-
whenever I hear goofy things like that, like that's a family reunion T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
That's always great when we were we'd go to church in Michigan, like the Unity Church over there, and like they'd come in all their like colored shirts and like they had all their family quote on it, and I was like, oh wow, I just showed up. I mean, I guess I don't have a family.
You didn't get in on that. You didn't kick in on them.
You did not get the memo.
I did not. I was like, oh, I just thought it was funny that this person and I wore the same colored shirt. So okay. But no, it's serious. I mean, it's serious. Especially like if you go to like a family picnic or even just campgrounds, and you see like, oh, you're with like the dark blue shirts over there. Oh, you're on the east side over there. You're over by the boat launch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, you're over by frisbees. Okay, gotcha. Oh, you're with don't pull a hammies. Okay, you're over there.
You're in the gazebo
Yeah.
by the
man.
horseshoe pits.
Yeah.
Not a lot of movement.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'd pull a
And-
hammy laughing.
Yeah, and why was it always like if you did go to a picnic that when you had like a sandwich or even Doritos, why were they 1,000 times better at the beach?
Yeah, like the
Why was that? Or after swimming?
Sand? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it a texture thing? I don't know.
Maybe because my skin was melting off, it like replenished something in there. I don't know. Maybe the Dorito
water
dust.
blocking your nose.
Yeah.
Messing with your taste buds. Kind of dolling them over.
Do Doritos replenish electrolytes? Like, what's happening there?
What's in that Dorito dust?
Magic.
Caffeine. Those
Yeah.
Doritos got caffeine in them?
They actually have a chemical in it that doesn't allow you to feel hungry. That is true, though.
Doritos?
Yeah.
I could eat a whole bag and call it a meal.
That is why.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something in the Dorito powder that makes you not realize that you're actually full. It blocks your brain from knowing that for real.
Call that magic.
As I'm laughing hysterically.
It keeps your brain from knowing you're full.
Yeah.
And it keeps it from realizing that you're eating sand.
Hey, how was your lunch? Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I had Cheeto dust, or Dorito dust, and sand. And powdered bologna sandwich over there.
Fiber is an important part of our diet.
When you wake up, what's the first thing you reach for? Or if it's cold outside and you just need to warm up. Or to unwind after an exhaustingly long day. Tea. It's there for all those warm moments. When you wake up, what's the first thing you reach for? Or if it's cold outside and you just need to warm up. Or you just had an exhaustingly long day and you want to make it a whole lot better. Coffee. It's there for all those moments and more.
You totally need to do like an entire episode just dedicated to the commercials.
Yes.
I didn't even think of that.
The best of Jeff Jones. Yeah.
We got a lot of commercials.
We have a lot of commercials, and then we can just add some right in there.
Yeah.
Because
Go to
sometimes, like,
commercial.
yeah, we should go to commercial now.
No, I mean, we'll break up the episode of commercials by going to commercial.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're going to not commercial.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
actually
now we're
go
going to
something.
talk.
You'll actually go to something.
Yes.
Just for like that 30 seconds, real quick. Hey, Jen.
Totally.
You
Or you know what? I could buy some ad space in there.
can actually run a real ad.
And be like, hi, I'm Lisa Zawrotny with Positively Productive Systems. Do you have stress management? We'll continue laughing on this episode of So Much JENergy.
Exactly. And I approve this episode. That'd be awesome. That would be so totally
You
awesome.
need stress management or stress womanaging.
Ooh. Womanaging.
Yeah, because it's management.
Ooh,
Womanaging.
That's a phrase that's going to go down in herstory.
Her story. We can't have anything. We don't even get a word.
No.
All right.
History.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so goofy.
Yeah.
Her
I
story.
did talk about manifesting and in one of my digital episodes. and
Yes.
I said, do you manifest or womanifest?
Womanifest. Okay. Now, I've never said this to anyone, so you heard it here first. But riddle me this, Batman. Okay. Why is it that it's misogyny?
I don't know. Should it be Mrs.? Is she single?
Because for misogyny,
Because of
okay. If I have to explain it, it's no good. I don't
What
know.
if it was hisogyny? Hisogyny. Start referring to it as to hisogyny.
God bless
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Um,
they separated because of hisogyny. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So, in other news, completely on a different topic, every episode that I do of my podcast, at the end, we have a rapid wrap up. And one of the things I ask is, tell me the song that always makes you dance.
Oh.
And I created a Spotify dance playlist based on all of these. So I have a full collection, which of course,
I love it.
right.
Yeah.
So, but, I mean, still the collection of commercials, even better, but just saying.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Totally.
Yes. Oh man.
I'd say roll, bounce, rock, skate. You know what song I'm talking about?
No.
No?
Why do I not know this?
Roll, bounce, rock, skate. That's all they say for like 7 minutes.
Wow.
The Gap Band, I think it is.
Oh, okay. Well, now I gotta look it up.
It would be a toss-up between that or something related to meatloaf, because Jeff Jones will
Yeah.
bust out some meatloaf, and I'm not talking about the food. I'm talking about the actual singer.
Yeah. You do anything for love? Except that. Except that. But I won't do that. Yeah.
So one day at work, he was listening to a podcast where he actually came out. He had a cape on. He put on a cape and was singing to me full blast, Meatloaf, and he was replaying it at work. And they thought he was karaoke.
They thought I was over there karaokeing. They all came over and looked though. They were excited.
And then he told them about the podcast, so it was a win-win.
I used that moment to peddle our wares.
See?
But
respect. Total hashtag
good
respect.
to know that, let's say a random Friday, I did take in a karaoke machine. I would have the backing of the surrounding departments at work.
Yes.
See, these are the things that you find out.
Right.
You would have my backing as well and my blessing.
Thank
I
you.
love karaoke.
Thank you.
Couples skate.
I just am laughing because, like, with your last name from Zawrotny, it reminds me of like Madame Zeroni on Holes. Did you see Holes? Did you see that?
No.
No? Oh, it was like such a great movie.
Oh, where the kids are digging the holes with
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf when he's like 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The one you're talking
And
about.
they had
seen
a
it a
little
long
fortune
time.
teller, and her name was Madame Zeroni.
Zeroni.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
this
movie
one
was
wasn't
so
my
good.
fault. I didn't start out with this name.
Oh, no, that's okay. We still like you.
Thank you.
Yes. And
This
you
has
like
always been-
Jeff.
It's always
So-
been my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Jones. No, my name was Jenny Jones before.
That's so brilliant. I love alliteration. I just a little too much, maybe. But you know, I'm seeing someone for it.
Webster.
For your stress management.
Yeah.
All right, Nuggets. Well, do you have pep in your step this week?
You know what, Jen? I do. And I couldn't narrow it down. I just want to say real quick, I've been watching this show. You ever heard of the show called Dairy Girls?
Yes, I love it.
God, that is too much.
Too much.
It is-
I can't even stop laughing, and I miss half of it because I have to back it up because I'm cracking up at whatever they're saying, and sometimes I can't understand it.
No, and I think I'm going to go back and watch. There's 2 seasons on Netflix. It's Derry, Derry, like a
Yes.
town, Derry. And it takes place, the show is made now, but it takes place in the 90s over in Ireland. And it
Yeah.
follows like 4 or 5 high school aged girls,
Mm-hmm.
which is just the fact that I'm saying this out loud right now is weird, but it is hilarious.
So funny. And they're going to like a Catholic school?
Yeah, but this is like, I mean, I'm making it sound like it's a Disney show, and it is not.
I know.
is-
It is. There's
It's
like
like-
hilarious, and then it's like
My wife nailed
hilarious.
it, I felt, when she said it was like on par with Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
Oh, we just started watching Freaks and Geeks again.
Oh, that's
We're introducing the kids to that, which is how we got into the whole dodgeball conversation.
Oh,
yeah, both of my
fun.
kids have gone down the Freaks and Geeks hole in their
Mhm.
lifetime already. Just watched all of it, and we've watched it all as a family.
Crying shame that show was canceled.
Sad.
Yeah. So Dairy Girls, which is
Mhm.
just 2 seasons of it, I believe, on Netflix. Hilarious.
Oh,
And then
gosh.
another thing I wanted to mention is because it's just after Easter,
Yeah.
and the son and I were in the store yesterday, okay? And I seen a
Mhm.
small display, nothing crazy big in the store. I think we were in a Dollar General or Arbor Drug or something,
Okay.
Perry Drugs. But we were in there. I know these are stores that like
It's
went
like,
out of
what
business
if-
like
what do
20
you-
years ago.
you just,
I don't
like-
know what store it's in.
Porta, tell it back. Porta.
We were in a
Portal?
Woolworths.
Yeah, it was like a wool. It was like a 5 and dime. Anyways, and there was a small display stand for a candy bar. And
Okay.
I've told, okay, it's from the makers of whatchamacallit.
Okay.
The candy bar
You
is
can't
called
remember the name of the candy bar?
Who's
I'm
He
kidding.
What's It. The candy bar, the makers of whatchamacallit have come out with a candy bar called Who's He What's It. Okay. Now this is,
That's
I believe,
brilliant.
I believe this is their third attempt. They had a candy bar before called Thingamajig. And
I
so my
do-
kid and I've
Yeah.
talked to my kids before about, because they know I like whatchamacallits. And every time it seems like every time they, according to them, every time you eat a whatchamacallit, I got to hear about Thingamajig. Now there's Who's He What's It.
Oh.
All right. So I bought each of the kids one. They don't like them. They don't like chocolate candy. They're not chocolate candy
Oh,
kids.
sad.
They're like, yeah, all the candy they eat is like the sour gummy thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just not chocolate candy
Yeah.
kids. But Who's He What's It is a great candy bar.
What,
An even
what's
better
in it?
dad joke.
Yeah.
What is that?
What kind of candy bar is it?
It okay. Who's He What's It is chocolate with chocolate crisps
Okay.
with peanut butter.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Whatchamacallit is chocolate regular crisps with caramel.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
And then when they came out with a thingamajig, it was chocolate pretzel caramel. They
Okay.
replaced the crisp with pretzel.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That was a thingamajig, dynamite candy bar. It was only in limited availability. I guess I didn't know that. I enjoyed them for a short period of time in my life, and then they were gone.
Gone. Still burned in your
kinda like-
memory.
Kind of like Burple. Remember Burples?
Oh,
Every time I think about something just coming and going so quick, I think of Burple.
sad. Let's have a moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
Burple. You know what I'm talking about? Burple. Anyways, thingamajigs were great.
Lisa's face was like, moment of silence. Yes. Okay.
So yeah, Dairy Girls and Who's He What's It.
Okay.
Putting
Cool,
pep in my
cool.
step this week.
I like it. That's super fun.
I have
Lisa,
so many.
buddy, how about you? Do you have pep in your step?
Always. And two things.
Okay.
Similarly. Okay. So speaking of like irreverent, again, I know this comes as a shock. I would even mention such a thing. The show Letterkenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bitter
Oh
batter.
my
Let's get at her. How are you now?
Oh, no.
Here's some Texas
How
size.
are you
Oh
now?
my
10-4.
yes. Oh
I need
my,
you to dial that back 20%.
Yeah.
There's Squirrely Dan.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
what I likes about you.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you appreciates about me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is that what you appreciates about me?
Yeah, that and just waiting for the right moment because timing is everything. And
Yes.
looking at one of my family members, specifically the adults, because we're not letting the kids watch this one yet,
Right.
and going pitter patter, let's get at her.
Yeah.
Pitter patter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I live for that. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Who's your
Now.
favorite character on there?
Oh my gosh. You know, it's like
I
no,
know.
no, stop with the favorites.
Yeah.
It's so hard to pick a favorite.
Yeah.
No, don't make me. Don't make me.
You
Wow.
don't
'Cause
have to.
it's like the character is of just the ensemble. I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah.
My favorite part is literally the community. Like they're all in their
Yeah.
own separate little cliques. But
Yep.
oh my gosh, the minute somebody needs help, oh, I just got chills. Like they all just run together and help each other out. But it's so funny how
Exactly.
segregated they are. But the minute someone needs something, and
they are
Gail,
totally Ferda.
yeah, and
Like
Gail,
Ferda.
I cannot stop laughing at Gail. She is such a mess.
Yes. Yes.
I think Glenn with his didgeridoo.
Oh my gosh,
Anything.
Glenn.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Is like every time you're like, okay, I like this character, I like that character.
Yeah.
I mean, Derry, and I mean the
Yeah.
last episode.
Oh.
I mean, when they got to say you were at the St. Patrick's Day
Yeah.
episode, and they were like, you were a legend, Derry, and then I'm thinking of like NPH and like legend. Wait for it, Derry, and I mean
Yeah.
it was just no,
Yeah.
it's just
The
I
writing
love-
is amazing. It's
when they go
so
through the
funny.
alphabet, it is so clever and sharp.
Yeah.
And it's a total like subtitle kind of show. You got to put those words up on the screen and follow along if you can, boys and girls, because
You're
Yeah,
about to
they're
get
not
a
going to wait for you.
lesson in speed reading.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
Nice.
the other thing that I will share with you, because I'm so proud, it makes me feel
Aw.
like it's parenting done right, is that right now at school, the kids are collecting those the pull tabs.
Okay.
They collect them at school, and then
Sure.
they they have like a contest, and I guess this is like goes to recycling, and then there's some kind of benefit for the school. And my son is out to collect the most because the prize is that you get to play a song at lunchtime, and the boy is dedicated to rickrolling the entire school.
Nice. Nice. It's good to have goals.
Exactly. And the minute he told me that, I'm like, we will take you down to like the beer distribution center and ask if we can pop tops. Like, we will
Right.
make this happen.
Yeah.
I will put out like an APB to
Yeah.
everyone that I know that drinks anything in a can. We will
Legendary.
make this,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah. So I'm so proud.
That's
Nice.
I
super
need a moment.
exciting. Oh my gosh.
I know. Fingers crossed. I'll keep you posted. I really hope he
know,
does.
that's
Because I
sweet.
Yeah.
mean, everyone else is going to be like, I want to pick something fun. And he's like, I want to rickroll the entire school. Like, I am so proud of you right now.
That's amazing. Oh man. Well, this week I had a comedy show that was outside. It was 29 degrees, kind of brisk, right?
A little.
It's real chilly. And it was for a fundraiser. The interesting part was that there was probably, I'd say about 110 people there, and about 40 to 50 of them were having their own conversation in the back. So this is the first time I've had a comedy show where all these people were having their own conversation in the back. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. And I can say that because that was a first time experience of that situation, because normally if I'm at a comedy show, they're there for comedy, right? It's
Right.
not a fundraiser. So, I just
Yeah.
gave them their space and I just talked to the people that were paying attention.
Were
and it
they
was
just in a
okay.
beer line or?
No, they were like just at the back of the room in the outside tent that we were all in. But
I
I felt
gotcha.
bad for the people that were trying to listen because I wasn't sure, should I be shushing these people or like I don't know.
Awkward.
I know.
Yeah.
Do I walk back there like a teacher? I mean, I don't know. Like, ooh. So I just let them do their own thing and I just kept on trucking. And I will say that I felt way better in my stage presence. I know it sounds silly, but like just my stage presence, I felt like anchored, where a lot of times like I move back and forth, like, just keep walking back and forth, like as to remind myself like where I'm at in my outline of my notes. And this time I barely moved, which was great. I was super excited, but it might be because I was frozen to the ground too. I'm not
That
sure.
too. Your muscles probably a little more tense from the cold. Your body's working over to warm itself.
I think my shoes may have been just iced to the stage. That could have happened. And so then this week, I have a 3-day NLP class coming out. So I'm teaching about communication and how you can change your mindset in different ways. We can move you from procrastination to motivation. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah,
Nice.
yeehaw. Right.
Nice.
Oh man, so great. Lisa, buddy, this has just been so much fun, such stress relief, and I am just so excited that we were able to meet up and make this happen. And I don't know, I'm just so excited.
I know. This is a new experience for you. It's okay. Take a moment.
Yes, just take a moment. This is just every day. This is how I wake up. So
The rest of us just got to catch up, girl. It's okay.
yeah, that's all right. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. Lisa, where can people find you?
I try not to be found. No, I'm kidding. I would love for you to come hang out with me. You can figure out all the places that I'm playing by going to positivelyproductive.com.
Okay.
But most especially, of course, you can find me Positively Productive on Facebook. But if you like to hang out on Instagram, that's probably my favorite place to play, and funny memes and cats and coffee and kids and all the music and all the fun things. That's positively_Lisa. I'd love to see you there. Let me know that you heard me on the show, and let's chat and have a laugh.
Yes, let's have a laugh. Yes, good times. Which reminds me that we do laughing meditation every Tuesday and Friday live on Facebook. Bye.
Cool.
Yeah, such a great time. So yes, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on YouTube. We posted videos, and yeah, we would love to see you wherever we can. Coming to a Joanne Fabrics
Hopefully a
Dairy
Queen.
Queen.
Oh, Dairy Queen.
Some kind of dairy treat.
Dairy-
Anywhere that'll
If you
take a
have
root
ice
beer
cream-
float and mix it.
Blizzard, man. I'm all
Oh,
over that.
man.
Right?
Yeah, so good. Oh man.
Tim
Okay.
Hortons.
Can
Tour
mix in some
2021.
whatchamacallits or
Oh yeah, some thingamajiggy and
Exactly.
doo-wop, boop boops. What are
Who's
they?
he what's it?
Who's he
Jen?
what's it?
Who's he what's it? Now you're just
Stay-
embarrassing yourself.
Some people might have thought I just had a medical emergency. I did not. I was not having a stroke at any moment there.
Nice. Nice.
Who's he what's it? Okay, well,